Hello everyone, and welcome back to the old stream farm. Just picking off where we left off from the last episode. I'm just going to feed the pigs because they're going to reproduce soon, so I want to kind of top up their feed as much as I can. This is a little fodder mixer I have put in. So basically we can scoop in our canola, our wheat and our corn, and it makes pig feed. So it saves having to give the pigs all the different feed individually, and also it's less ingredients because it's just 3 ingredients. So and they're the 3 ingredients we are mainly prioritizing on harvesting on this map, just to keep the pigs going. There's no silage or anything being done because we don't have cows. So yeah, a little bit of sorghum maybe, and some wheat, extra wheat, because the chickens we have, or the ducks, we have chickens and ducks, they obviously require wheat and sorghum. So yeah, I think we'll throw the full 2,400 litres in. And yeah, then we could probably get another couple of scoops of corn and canola and wheat from our... Well, we don't actually have corn. I think I bought... Excuse me. I think I bought corn the last time. I bought... not even a full trailer, but I bought some for the trailer. So yeah, we'll actually have to wait till we harvest our own corn. But I'll get what we have here in. And we do have straw bales to move, and we do have sowing to do, because I have bought a new seeder. We just have the base game, blue and red one, a little 3-meter one, and it's quite slow, and it has a power harrow on it and stuff, so it's very slow. So I found a very cool little 6-meter seeder. I will show you guys in just a few seconds when we're done with this. And we will be bringing our current seeder up to the shop to sell it, try and get a little bit more money for it, and obviously collect our new one. Right, so there's only 400 litres left in that. I think I'll leave it. No point. Yeah, we'll leave it. Be fine. And leave that there. And yeah, we'll need the John Deere again in a few minutes to clear the straw bales off of field 4. And I actually forget what way our... Yeah, we canola on this, which we didn't have. Yeah, so then we have our corn here, and we bought this field with corn in it, which will be ready in the next in-game month. So then, yeah, we need to obviously drill on this. And we have canola, I think, so in here. Yep. So, yeah, we'll have to drill field 26 for this, field 2 and field 8. So, yeah, I have no idea. We have to start getting sowing now. Whatever we're going to be doing, canola if we need it. So yeah, let's get our seeder. I think it's behind me actually, so we'll just get into the Valtra. If you like Farm Simulator, guys, make sure you hit like, make sure you hit subscribe, and yeah, leave a comment, and also check out my other videos. I do a role play on Wednesdays, so if you like role plays, check that out. I will leave it in the top right hand corner and you want to go and watch. So yeah, definitely check that out. We do have seeds, so pumped out. Don't want to be wasting that, we want that ourselves. So yeah, this is just standard base game. It's not great, but it got us over a hole to start off with. But yeah, I think we have enough money at the minute, even the 17,000, to buy current seeder I have in mind. I think it is about 17,000. So yeah, we're just selling this because obviously we don't need it. So we'll repaint it and a little bit of repairing on it, and we shall sell for 27,000. It's not a bad price. So yeah, gone. Now the new seeder is a little mod I have put in, Blizzard. I think that's quite a cool little seeder. It doesn't direct drill and it doesn't fertilize, but not a problem. That's not a problem at all. We can sort that out. So we'd probably put the bigger capacity one on, just for sake 750. We'll carry a bit of extra seed, just in case we're doing a bigger field further away from the yard. Stickers, and like the old one. We don't want these markers. The colors I think are fine. There's no point ramping up the price too much. And not great on money, so yeah, I'll buy that 100%. And let's jump into Valtra. We do need a power washer. I'm going to make it that we start cleaning our vehicles in this series, so I'm going to stick down a power washer in the yard. So I will do that when I get back. The yard, but this is our little small cedar. Ooh, right. I didn't realize it was 3-point linkage. It's heavy even for this, so right. I do. We've a weight for the John Deere. I know that. So let's just buy a front weight for the Valtra. I don't think I have any fancy ones in or anything, so just a generic front weight may do. I don't think we can have. Yeah, we'll just go. Let's go Onyx Black. And yeah, we'll obviously need that. So yeah, we'll obviously need to put that on when we are. Yeah, it's quite heavy. This is a big enough tractor. Yeah, if we can just get the front weight on, we should be fine. There we go. I put heavy one, so I think it's 1600 kilos. Not a problem now. Yeah, perfect. Right, this is the new weight for this tractor, because we're going to need it. Right, I have just backed out really quick to the mod menu, because I like how they sway. Little rover yokes, yeah, that's cool. I have physics like. Yeah, so I did back out there. I just put in a power washer, because I didn't want to use the Karcher one that's in the base game. Used it before plenty of times, and I'm sure everyone has used it. So, a bit of a different one. It's a steel one, or still, I don't know what way you pronounce it, but same brand as like the chainsaw. So, I was thinking of putting it somewhere in this corner near the workshop. So if we just shift P and tools, yeah, so there's the base game one, the Karcher. Everyone uses that and everyone knows that. This is the little one I put in, still. It's actually a lot cheaper, which is, I didn't even realize, but yeah. So if I put that there, I think that's a great spot for that. And yeah, we're going to be taking care of our machinery and washing everything after we're done with it from now on. Because, yeah, it's ridiculous having a tractor look like this for a whole entire series, I think, so. Yeah, we'll give it a good clean. I think a lot of our stuff needed cleaning, so we will either do a section in a series coming up, in an episode, where we just clean everything. Or we will just kind of get through it as we get through it, like, so. Right, let's back up beside this. Chuck this in. We do have a planter as well, so. And yeah, we do have the fertilizer spreader there, so that's why we don't really need this to fertilize, because we can just spread it with that. And we have slurry to use, so. Yeah. I will actually just back in there. I know I should be using the pallet forks, but let me just go back in there and probably fill this. Won't quite take the 2 bags, so we'll just put 1 bag in. It's a whole 2,500, so we'll put 1,900 in it. Yep. And we could probably get this guy off on a worker. I forget what fields we have sowed and haven't sowed. I don't think we've sowed anything in 2. No, so I think we should do canola in 2. And we've canola in 5, so then 2 can be canola. And then 26 I might do as corn, because it's a kind of an awkward field. With straw bales and stuff, because they could roll into the river, because it's on like a very steep hill. So that might be left as corn, where we don't get the straw then, and then we'll kind of keep the straw to fields that are up here, like field 8 maybe, 5 obviously, 4. So yeah, we'll see. But I think field 2 should be canola. So let's head on up there. I know we could spread some slurry, but I think I'll spread slurry on the field in front of me. And maybe that field up there if we have enough. We do also have manure, but let me just change seed before I forget. Canola. We can sow canola. It's the last, actually, I think it's the last month to sow canola. So yeah, we'll do canola in that one, and that should be enough. But yeah, I do believe we... Right, let me set this guy off. No idea what this little cedar is like, but I'm sure it's good. This is cultivated, obviously, already. So, I think it's just the generals, yeah. So, let me set up a course then, and we'll be back in just a sec. Okay, dokes, and first waypoint, and boom. Yep. I never even seen how much horsepower this cedar needs, but I can't imagine the Valtra struggling too much with it. 150, not a problem. Valtra is actually 190, so yeah. Only 110 horsepower. I thought that was more. Thought we had that around 200 up mapped, but obviously we only have it as 110. That means the two of these are our highest horsepower tractors, but this is mainly just for the yard and for loader work. Do not have a telehandler or anything. Anyway, we shall leave him to it, because we will be jumping back to John Deere. And we'll just truck off the bucket. And I need to find my bale spike. Found it. Getting where I leave all these things. Anyway, start a time lapse of me just clearing these bales. We'll do 2 at a time. There's no point pulling the trailer out. And then we'll probably be doing some slurry spreading on these fields, getting prepped for seeding as well. Now, there we go. The last 3 bales. Said I would try and take them like this. We'll see how far we get. I'm hoping we can get somewhere closer to the shed, so that we can have less of a drive for the last bale. And there it goes. Nope. Very roly-poly. But yeah, if you've seen in the time-lapse, I did tidy up the shed because I had all the bales on the left-hand side, just in 2s coming out to the door. So yeah, I said I'd stack them up a bit higher and have a little bit more room, because we could probably back in the bale shredder then in front, because we won't need to take up a slot in that shed for the bale shredder when yeah, probably put that in there instead. Align that a little better for just a sec. Yeah, we're not doing too bad. You got all them bales cleared. It's nice. Too bad. I think that looks a lot neater than what it was when we started. So I also think we can sell an awful lot of them bales because I don't think the pigs are going to go through that much straw. But I would rather have it than need it. So obviously when we harvest next season, we can sell all this straw before we start stacking in next year's straw in there. We'll sell what we have left. So yeah, just wanted to check. Pigs, they could do with some straw, so let's get the Renault, I'm guessing. Also, I just wanted to check what sort of horsepower this requires. 160, ideal. So you want, and so we can't use that. So we're gonna have to use the Vulture on the slurry spreader. Yeah, I kind of wanted it on Cedar, but anyway. We could see how much it's going to cost to upgrade this for a bit more horsepower. This has a massive weight block on the front. Yeah, it's nice. So, should hopefully be able to pick this up. Yeah, nice. So, yeah, let's... open back that. And we'll chuck in a bale and see how we go. Get this one that's fallen off the top. Want to stack? You can go first. Yeah, it's not great. It's a good shredder, but it's just, it literally, it's so hard to fit the bales in. Don't really. Wow, wow. First time. Oh, wow. I don't know. Hold in that and the bale is imperfect. Yeah, I couldn't do that the last, I don't know how many times I've tried. I always just had it kind of sitting in. But yeah, anyway. Game is making a liar out of me. Yeah, let's let that go away in there, and then we are done with the John Deere, I think. I like this little spot for the John Deere. It's a yard tractor, and we always need our bucket implements. Yeah, so I like this little shed for the straw. We've quite a lot of straw. So yeah, we definitely will be able to sell some, but I would rather... Nothing in here, so I'll close them up. Yeah, I'd rather have the straw. They're not full on straw, but look, they won't take another bale, so it's fine. And our dude is finished. Perfect. So, we need some slurry spreading. We can chuck that in here then. Not taking up slot in the other shed. So that's all basically just straw stuff in there. Perfect. Absolutely great. So yeah, we can start sowing or spreading some slurry now. I think we should. We have like a lot, don't we? 20,000. So yeah, we'll definitely get this small field here done. And I do need to purchase a manure spreader, which I can't remember if I put into the map or not. I did. That's the one I wanted. Yeah. It's 30,000, so we don't actually quite have that yet, but I don't think we even have anything to sell. We do have some grain to sell, but I mean, we need it for pig feed. 1,000 liters of wheat though. I don't think we're going to need all of that, but then again, we need to feed the ducks and chickens, so yeah. I'll hold out on the manure for the minute. We can Yeah, I'll do a time lapse. We'll spread some slurry on that field. So I will just drop off this cedar here. Oh, that's the one. What am I doing? Hold that up, please. Oh, yeah, maybe you can't. Ah, you can't. Yeah, you can't lower it without folding it. So it's like some of the mores. You just have to drop it off the hitch. Yeah, you can't lower it in that state, which is unfortunate. But anyway, let's hook up to the lizard. We have 7,000 in this as well. Wow. Okay. Didn't realize we had that much in this. We might be able to get the 2 fields done. Field 4 and field empty. That has no number. That was the cow pasture. So, yeah. 15,000 in it. Pretty much 16,000. And then still have another 12. So, yeah, we'll see how much it takes. We probably should do the big field first. So I will do. So yeah. Let's... I have everything. I think we can just literally anti-boot and... Wow. This is ridiculous. This gears in this tractor. Yep. Let's spread some slurry. Or we cultivate. Yeah, so we actually can't drill because we need to cultivate these fields, so. I don't like the gears on this tractor the way he's in low all the time. I know it's a heavy load, but like it's just a little bit silly if you ask me. Could do a double application, but I mean, we don't have the slurry for that, so we'll just have to slurry once and then fertilize, so that's fine. Definitely get this big field sorted today. Need to. Because probably should put some probably wheat again in it because it's not a bad little field. So yep, that'd be my plan. But anyway, I will crack on with one more time lapse of me doing this slurry. And yeah, then we'll probably have to do a bit of cultivating to get this field all ready for the cedar. So yeah, we'll have a lot of cultivating to do over the next couple of episodes, and then we will be doing a good bit of seeding at the same time. Because if we can do some cultivating ourselves and get ahead, we can set worker off doing the cedar, or vice versa. We can do a bit of seeding and get a worker off in front of us on a different field doing cultivating. So yeah, we need to use up the slurry, so get that down. It'll save us doing a fertilizing stage later on. So let's crack on. Right, so we're running low on slurry. That is all we have. So yeah, we're not going to get this done, but just means we can't cultivate, because what I'm going to do is leave it the way it is for an in-game month, and then we get a little bit more slurry once we rest. I'm hoping we should get enough to finish that. I probably doubt it actually, because we don't actually have that much pigs, but we'll just leave the Falmet here, ready to rock when we do that, cultivate, or do the skip overnight. All I want to do is, we'll get the Renault. Again, let me just check. I'm not used to what these require. 180 horsepower, oh my god. Really? What am I doing? Really need another higher horsepower tractor, because the McCormick is only 135 and this is only 110, so we need to get rid of one of them, I think, and when we get money, buy a bigger one. So yeah, I'll chance the Renault. No, I'll chance the McCormick, because it just has that little bit more horsepower. It's 135. I think I'll get rid of the McCormick. It's a fantastic mod, but yeah, it's just, I think we could get a slightly better mod with a bit more horsepower. I know there is other McCormick mods, same tractor with a bit more horsepower, so I might try to get them, or else we'll get something totally different, one or the two. But it all depends. We'll see how it forms on this field. I mean, it is only a disc harrow, so it shouldn't require massive horsepower, I'm hoping. But yeah, let's, so the, right, let's chance this, see how it goes. And it seems to be fine, pulling even up a bit of a hill, so yeah, we have this fully not fully fertilized, so that's great. So yeah, we do need fertilized field too. Maybe a lot of fertilizing to do, so yeah, we should probably get a 2 bags while we have some money and get fertilizer spreader out. Yeah, this seems to be okay with this. It is only this car, like I said, so it shouldn't be, I don't understand why it's 180 horsepower. I thought that would have been a little bit high for this, considering it is just a harrow for discing, so it's not an actual cultivator where it's digging into the soil and ripping it up. Although he doesn't seem to know what gear he needs to be in. Yeah, so I think I will look for a different mod for a bigger tractor with a bit more horsepower. And we will trade in the MTX for it. I'll see about that for the next episode, if I can find a better mod. Or, well, more horsepower mod. But yeah, I'll start one more time lapse. I'll crack this over super fast. And that will be it for this episode. Right, we're on the final pass. So, going well. Motoring through it. Got a nice bit of work done now, to be fair. We got this field cleared of straw and fertilised with slurry and cultivated. And we got a field drilled of canola, and we also half slurried another field because we ran out. But, yeah. Not a bad episode. Fairly successful and productive. So, yeah, like I said, I probably will swap out this MTX for something. Just 135 horsepower is just a wee bit small. Especially when we already have a little 110 horsepower Renault. So, yeah, the Renault I know I can turn up to about 200. So, actually, I will bring these over and wash them. Although we're going to need them in the next episode, but look. We'll start as we mean to go on, as they say. But the Renault can be turned up to about 200, I think. 190 maybe or something like that. So, yeah, it's just a matter of getting the money for that. But yeah, we can probably turn that up to even 150, 160, somewhere in between. And yeah, the MTX then has to be 135. So, I will have to have a gander at some mods. But, yeah, we also need money. So, that's the other thing. It's just I don't want to be using the Valtra all the time. Like, we need it. We technically should have used it on this because it was 180 horsepower requirement and the Valtra is 190. So, like, I didn't want to be using it on this and using it on the slurry tanker and using it on the seeder and not using either of the other three tractors. Although I know we did use the John Deere obviously a lot with the loader, but yeah, I just want another high-ish horsepower tractor around 200 just for working. So yeah, and definitely we need to try and save up for that newer sweater that I was looking at, which I 90 horsepower, yeah, so even the Renault can run that, like, it's 110 horsepower. Not bad, 9,500 litres, and it does an 8 metre working width, which is not bad. What does our slurry tanker do? Let's see. Holds a bit more, but it has a 10 metre working width. Okay, so yeah. Two fairly implements that have things in common, so they're fairly similar, like, so yeah. Things are doing good. So yeah, we'll probably finish out this episode, and yeah, like I said, we might do another bit of cultivating down on field 27, 26 in the next episode before we skip on. And yeah, then we'll probably have to skip on because we need to see if we're going to have enough slurry, so finish that field there. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking. I've recorded it long enough on this episode. I hope it was good. If you liked it, please hit subscribe, please hit like, and please leave a comment, and also check out my other videos on my channel. It would be really much appreciated. And I will see you guys in the next episode of The Old Stream Farm. Bye-bye.